and the Sardinia family. It's nice to know that even as the world changes, Dunkin' Coffee remains the same at 7 convenient locations throughout Westfield.
Where will the superintendent spotlight shine next? Join Stefan Zaporowski and Chris Rogers every Thursday at 9 a.m. to find out. 107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
And good morning. Welcome to Superintendent Spotlight. We are here today broadcasting live from Westfield Technical Academy. And you can't see, but we have a full studio audience today, Mr. Rogers. Isn't it great?
It's amazing. As soon as I walked in.
Hold on a second. Yes, you can.
Oh,
now we can.
Yeah, it's terrific. We have friends from Munger Hill today. We have students. We have staff. We have parents. So welcome all to our show. So what's pretty cool is, so this is our green screen for those of you who don't know, right? So when you're watching on TV, we're able to put a background so that you don't know what you're seeing, unless he goes on the upper camera and we show the whole.
And we never wear green on purpose.
So if you wear green on the green screen, you actually, Mr. Daly, your brother, Mr. Daly, my favorite memory of that is we had just put up the green screen. He's wearing a Celtics shirt.
Celtics, yeah.
So all you saw was the Celtics shamrock and a bobbing head.
And his floating head.
Because it blends into the wall. So it's pretty cool. But this is a shopper program that we have here at Westfield Tech Academy. So students that are interested in learning about TV, radio, and all kinds of things, multimedia, this is where they'll be. So this is fantastic. But as I mentioned, we broadcast live from Westfield Tech.
Yeah, beautiful Studio 120 every Thursday morning, 9 a.m.
9 a.m. And then
Except for next week. When you're going to be up at the high school.
we'll be at Westfield High
that's
School.
right, Science Fair.
We're broadcasting live from the Science Fair, which is awesome. We're going to get to talk to students about, and I'm always impressed with our kids with their science projects.
Oh, absolutely.
It is amazing. But for your eating pleasure or dining pleasure, whichever you want to look at, as Tiger's
both.
Pride Restaurant is open today. So right next to us is the kitchen for Tiger's Pride, where they prepare the food, and then there's the restaurant. And their soups today are Mexican chicken and black bean soup or tomato bisque. The salads are there's their garden salad, which they always have, and then they have a warm spinach salad, which is baby spinach with red onions, boiled egg, and sliced mushrooms, topped with warm bacon with a warm bacon and Dijon vinaigrette. And the entree today, oh, this is so tempting. A chili bread bowl. A ciabatta bread bowl.
Sounds
filled
delicious.
With chili finished with cheddar cheese and scallions. I love bread bowls.
Absolutely.
Because then you get to eat the bowl after.
That's right.
Which is
That's
the best
right.
part. And the other one today is chicken carbonara. Their sandwich specials are, it's a barbecue bacon cheddar burger or a curry chicken salad wrap. And so they're open from 10:45 to 12:15 today. And you can either get takeout, curbside pickup, or you can dine in the restaurant. And their number is 564-3123 if you'd like to call for more information. Same soups and salads and sandwiches tomorrow, but the entrees tomorrow, because they're open again tomorrow,
Right.
is a honey soy Faroe Island salmon. Seared marinated salmon finished with a honey soy glaze sauce served with baby bok choy over jasmine rice. So reading this always gets me hungry.
Best deal in town, though, like we
Yes.
say every week, too.
And the other option tomorrow would be sweet and sour chicken. So come in, support our students. They do a great
Absolutely.
job. So they make great food. And for our purpose today is something I've never had before that I can recall. Today is National Blonde Brownie Day.
You've never had a blonde brownie?
I don't think so.
That's
Wow. They were like a staple in my house.
absolutely.
What's the difference between a blonde
It's
brownie
like
and a regular brownie?
Well, because it's like almost like a chocolate chip cookie in a bar.
That's exactly
And
what
it's
it is.
Oh, then I
delicious.
probably have had that.
You've had that.
I've had that. Okay. I'm reading that they replace cocoa with brown sugar. And that's part of it.
Yes.
So
Yep.
that's what
The
I'm
brown
really.
sugar is what gives it the blonde, I feel like.
The blonde piece? Okay. Well, we'll talk more about that afterwards, but right now, to my right is the principal of Munger Hill Elementary School, Stacy Burgess. Welcome to the show. I
Thank
feel like you haven't
you.
been on in a while.
Yeah, it's been a
It's
while.
been a few years.
Yeah.
It's been a few years.
It's
Now
been
that I'm back-
years?
Yeah. I mean, I was at the high school
Oh,
beginning of
that's
last
right,
year, and then I
that's
was at the
right,
virtual
that's right.
school, and it hasn't really been since Paper Mill. I was at Paper Mill. So
Oh, wow.
It's good to be back,
it has
though.
been a
It's
few
good
years.
to
I was
be
just gonna
back
say.
in the elementary world.
Yeah.
I'm loving
Well,
it.
it's going to be back on the show, too. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
of
course.
course.
I know that you love
Absolutely.
being on
I
TV and
love
radio.
being on the radio show.
So who did you bring with us today?
So today I brought our fourth grade class, Mrs. Martell, and her
Welcome.
students.
Welcome.
And all of her students are here to talk about the things that they have been working on really the entire year. And honestly, I feel like any one of our topics they're experts on.
Oh,
They really
Okay.
can talk about any of the topics that we're going to talk about today. And then we have a quiz. You always give us a quiz, so we wanted to give you a quiz because we always get the quiz on the music.
Now, I just want to say that we had it. Was about a month ago, 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We had a quiz from another school, and we didn't do too bad.
No.
I think we got 4 out of 5.
But I have testing anxiety, so remember.
All right.
Okay.
Well, maybe we should give you some accommodations.
I do. I think that I might need that. But no, I'm looking forward to the quiz. I hope we don't bomb it, Mr. Rogers.
No, we're going to do just fine.
Okay.
We
So-
can phone a friend, right?
Can we phone a friend? No.
Yeah, your friend next
Mrs.
to you.
Martell's right here.
I can ask
right?
you.
And Chris can ask Mrs. Martell.
So, Mrs. Martell, what are we focusing on today?
So we're focusing on, first off, we're talking about Project Lead the Way, which is our
Love
STEM
Project Lead the Way,
curriculum
yes.
throughout the district. And in 4th grade, we've been studying energy and types of energy and energy transfer.
Okay.
But what makes Project Lead the Way so different is that we're not just memorizing facts about energy and then having a test, but Project Lead the Way has students thinking like engineers. So they're solving real-world problems and they're figuring out how what they're learning is applying to the real world.
Awesome.
Love it.
Love
So
it.
That's the best kind of learning, in my
It's the
opinion.
best kind of learning. And so they worked in teams collaboratively, and they had to solve a real problem on Main Street where there were businesses that had problems with their energy, and the students had to use the design process to build prototypes and solve that problem.
That's so cool.
And you're forgetting the best part. So in December, our 4th graders had this Project Lead the Way showcase on energy exploration. And what was so great about it was we had real world people who work in the industry who came in. The students were able to talk extensively about their projects. They were able to answer questions that we had, like Westfield Gas and Electric. We had a
that's
woman from
fantastic.
Project Lead the Way. We had some of the linesmen who were asking them some really great questions.
Oh, nice.
And they were able to answer those questions. And it was just,
How did that make you feel as the teacher and principal? Just
it
saying.
was amazing.
It was amazing.
It was.
Because the students got to have real world feedback from professionals in
Absolutely.
the industry, and then they could go back and say, what did I do really well? What could I maybe change for next time? And it was an inclusive event where everyone, all the
Yes.
programs participated. We had special education and the English language learners, and lots of different kids got to experience that for themselves.
It's authentic
Wow.
learning.
Yeah, it was excellent.
It's terrific. Can we bring up our first group? Let's hear what they did.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Come on up.
All right.
And everybody
Come on over.
And we do have another mic that folks can use too.
That we can go there, and we may we may need to bring a chair if you all want to sit.
I'll hold this for you, okay?
All right.
You want to open up your board, Jana?
Wow.
Wow. Okay, who's going to start? Well, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, introduce yourselves,
Your
please.
name, Charlotte?
My name is Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi,
Welcome to our
Charlotte.
show.
My name is Jana.
Welcome.
You want to talk about your project?
Yeah.
Say
Yeah.
what you did. So you had to solve a problem on Main Street where you helped a food truck, right? And the food truck needed to find a way to keep the food warm. So can you explain what you did?
And I. You want to hold up the board maybe right here, so our audience
Yeah,
can
do you
see
want
it?
to come back here, Jana? Here, why don't you switch with me? Hold this and give me the board. And give me the board. And I'll let you sit down.
We're so excited to hear about your project.
Yes,
so-
absolutely.
All right, Jana.
It's really pretty extensive.
You got it, Pete? Okay. If you want to leave it where it was, they said they could focus on it. All right,
great.
Perfect, okay. All right. All right, so what was the problem? This food truck had to keep the food warm, right? Okay. How did you solve the issue?
So we built a prototype that would keep food warm.
You had to build a prototype that would keep the food warm. Awesome.
Okay. And what materials did you have to work with? Because they give you a materials list, right? They tell you what you have to work with?
We had a big cardboard and some black paper.
That's all you had to work with? Wow.
What else did you work with? What made the heat?
The hand warmers,
Oh.
Okay.
And then inside you
Do
had,
those really work?
yes.
Okay.
I think they do.
and then you had the hand warmers inside. What did you do with the black paper?
The black paper is so black
Absorbs.
absorb
Ah.
heat so that it will be hot.
Yeah, sure.
I will vouch for that. I have a black car.
Yeah.
In the summertime, it's
Yeah.
hot.
And
Very
then
hot.
Yep.
holes.
Yeah, yeah.
We had the holes so that the heat will go through these holes, and then it will keep food warm.
It would keep the food warm.
It is. What's the
Okay.
corn on the cob? Because it's like my favorite thing ever.
Little pizza.
Oh, some
Also,
pizza.
pizza too? All right. I like
All
pizza
right,
too.
All right.
Yeah,
Nice.
great job.
So how did it turn out? How did you do in keeping the food warm? Did it stay warm based on what you built? It did?
Yes, and when we put like the hand warmers and we close the
You close the top, okay.
and
And
then
what did that do?
and then it will stop the heat from going from here, and then the heat will go from here, and then it will warm the food.
And it warmed. So how did they do in general?
So they did a great job. When they were talking to the people who came and they were giving them feedback, one of the questions was, did they know what they could do to make it even hotter? And they said that maybe you could add what inside? More
More hand warmers.
More hand
Yeah,
warmers.
a little bit
Absolutely.
hotter. And they actually had to revise their design a couple of times, right? Because originally you didn't have this lid, and the middle was what was happening when you didn't have this lid.
The warm air was going through this.
All right, so they had to revise it, right? You revised your idea and went back and tried to do it again, right? Come up with some new ideas.
So you made it better by putting a top. Did you have to do anything else to make it better? Or was that the only correction I suppose you had to make? Or design change? That was it?
That was the only one? Nice.
Okay. Did you have fun working on this project?
Yeah.
Oh,
You did?
good,
That's the
good.
best
That's
part.
the best part.
And they did it in a pretty short amount of time. Like any project Lead the Way unit is a pretty lengthy process.
Sure.
And so the fourth grade students and the fourth grade teachers kind of stepped up and said, yes, we're going to try this little showcase that we wanted to just show our community what we're working on. And I think they did an amazing job in a short amount of time. And so I just want to shout out our fourth grade teachers as well.
Absolutely. Well, you're
Thank
you're
you.
you're making future problem solvers, and
Really.
that's what we need.
Yes,
It was really
absolutely.
real world people. Like you had linesmen, they were coming and asking them questions. You had, I can't remember the woman's name from Project Lead the Way. She was impressed by what we were doing because I don't think this was something new. We had never tried it before.
Sure.
And we wanted to just showcase what our students were doing.
And how
Love
we
it.
can do it.
And it was truly an inclusive event. All students had a role. They all spoke. They all shared what they learned. It was really amazing. It was. I think it brought tears to our eyes to see.
Nice.
We were nervous about it, and then they did it, and it was like, oh my God, they did such a good job.
job.
So
It
Amen.
makes you proud.
It does.
It makes you
It
proud.
does.
So, is there anything else you want to share with us before we move on to the next group?
We do have one other group that has something to share with Project Lead the Way. I don't know if there's time for that.
Let's do that right now.
All right,
Yeah,
switch
let's
them.
do it.
Okay. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Girls?
Nice job.
Nice job. Good work.
If I need to keep food warm, I'm coming to you.
Okay, come on over. You can sit right here, Alina. Go ahead.
You know, while we were waiting, I didn't even get to comment. Did you see that it looks like we're going to get walloped Sunday into Monday?
Yeah, we've already begun
Did you see that?
preparations, Mr. Zaporowski.
I think I saw 12 to 14 inches. Okay. So you aim that board right by that camera, and it'll pick it right up. Okay.
Perfect.
And the nice job, by the way, on the boards too. I just
Yes,
want to point
very
that out.
nice.
So did they have this? No, they had a different issue they had to do, right? They had to keep.
Different problem.
I'm guessing they had to keep cake cold.
You
No.
have to keep cake
No.
cold.
What did you, okay, I'm guessing wrong. All right. What was your? Well, first of all, tell us who you are.
My name is Cooper.
Hi, Cooper.
Hi, Coop.
My name is Alina.
Nina. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. What did you have to? What was your problem? What did you have to do? I just saw cake, so you caught my attention.
So the problem was that Lucretia Allen, that was running a company called Cretia Cakes, she needed to make. People couldn't see her pastry, so we needed to make it so it's visible that we could see her pastries.
Right. Well, you don't want to. I mean, it helps if you can see it before you want to eat it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So what? So how did you do it? What was your result? I can see a box here, but how did you get to where you needed to go?
So first we added whites because we knew that would make it shine, And then we put tin foil down here so it could like shine off the shelf, and then it would like shine to the pastries.
What was your energy source?
Our energy source was solar energy.
Solar.
Solar.
So no electric bill.
No
for it.
electric. Okay.
That's nice. You know, after the show, we might want to take you down the hall so I can show you a case just like you built.
Right.
Wow, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you put lights, and then what else?
So we put a sign just to catch people's attention.
A sign is good.
Sign
It's
is
called marketing. You got to market
Yep,
the product.
that's right.
Can
Okay.
you talk a little bit about the design process and what you did to come up with this? Because it didn't just show up.
I was going to say there had to be some
Seconds
steps
and
along the way.
Lots of
Yeah,
steps.
so at first we need to like ask questions about like what we were doing and stuff, and then we explored and we like tried different prototypes out, and then we modeled to see like which ones worked and which ones didn't, and then
So how did you get to the last final product?
Well, what did you use to, because there were several people in your group, right?
Yeah.
How did you decide which ideas to use?
so we used a decision matrix, and we since we all tied. We,
You're in 4th grade using decision matrices? Matrices? Sorry. Wow, that's
Nice
impressive.
job.
Nice
Great
job.
work.
Okay, so you guys all came up with things. And so how does the decision matrix work?
So basically, you vote like on 3 things for your sketch. I forgot what they were.
Well, that's
Sure,
okay.
that's all right.
That's okay.
But since we all tied, we each did something from each other's sketch, and then we added it together to get this.
To get this final
To
product.
get the final product.
Ooh, a lot of collaboration going on because
Oh,
it's not always
absolutely.
easy when you're working in a group to kind of give and take and have some
Right.
discussion around what way we're going to go in, right?
And that's another skill that you're learning already at such a young age is how to work
together.
together to solve a
Absolutely.
common problem.
Right.
Yeah.
And being open to other people's ideas and taking parts of other people's ideas and really collaborating and putting it all together.
Well, the reality is we think we have the best ideas, but other people have better. Let's be fair.
True.
Sure.
And we have to be open-minded.
Absolutely.
How was the experience for you? Did you have fun doing
Yeah, I
it?
had a lot of fun doing
You
it.
did too, Nina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they get a good grade?
Well, yes. That's great. Yeah.
That's
they-
great.
I think they really enjoyed talking to everyone at that showcase, right?
That is
was
fantastic.
really-
You did. So, were they grilling you? Did you feel like they were asking you a lot of tough questions, or was it pretty?
I mean, they're asking some tough questions, but we had to answer them. So
And you did.
yeah.
Nice job. Nice job. So, do you like this kind of project work, group project, lead the way type of projects? You like
Yes.
that? So you want to do it again?
Yes.
You do.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Great.
We're all
You heard
for
it.
it.
You heard it from.
Sounds
Yep.
great to us.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we take our first commercial break?
So we needed to so we thought about some things for improvement. So the first thing was making the shelf more sturdy.
Yeah. It's gotta
Sure.
hold the
Got to hold the
product. Okay.
product.
And you could only use cardboard, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's not very sturdy. But the thicker the cardboard, the sturdier it will be.
Yeah.
Okay. How come there's holes at the top? Oh no, there's light. What's on top? Is that lights?
Yeah. These are lights right here.
Yes.
And then we taped them.
Great.
But they're solar. Well,
Powered by
Well,
solar.
Yeah,
that
powered-
one's-
Powered by
yeah,
solar.
right.
Powered by solar.
excellent.
Excellent. There they are.
Okay. Well, thank you. Nice
Thank you,
job. That
Paul.
looks terrific. So,
Thank you.
for every commercial break, we do play songs, and they're all in the top 100 Billboard for that year. So there's your quiz coming up. So this first song, again, all 4 songs are in the top 100 at the end of the year, and the first song is number 8 on the list. Are you ready, Pete?
Number 8. I'm so cold to my girl, I'll do anything for you. Call you every night and give you flowers too. I think a lot of you, think about you all the time. Asking every day that you'll forever be mine. I wanna hold your hand, do so I'll be there. I like to distance between us, the ocean of tears. See all the things I do for you are for love.
Hi, this is Harry Rock, host of Rock on Westfield every fourth Wednesday at 8 a.m. Tune in for my view of this place I call home.
Community Radio.
107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
Welcome back to Superintendent
Spotlight.
Not where we were for a minute. So that song was All for Love by Color Me Bad, by the way.
Yep,
You remember it?
I do.
You remember it?
I remember it
Were you singing the words in your head?
a little bit. yeah.
Okay, a little bit. It's okay to admit.
It takes us back to some times.
It does. So, why do we love National Blonde Brownie Day? Well, rumor has it that blondies actually predate the original brownie. I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
It's been around a long time. Cocoa powder and brownies actually kind of recent in terms of history, not in our lives. Although we're pretty
We're
old
getting
now.
up there.
Yeah, but brown sugar has been around forever, so that is why that is the case. But I mean, is a blonde brownie the original brownie? That's a debate, right? And they show you they don't have to have chocolate to have a good time. Although I think there's chocolate in a blonde brownie. We're gonna find out.
Oh, yeah. you're gonna find
Sometimes,
out.
but
Sometimes.
they put other things in it.
Sure.
Well, we're going to find out. And then when they do have chocolate chips in them, some people would argue that the chocolate chips are actually enhance the flavor of the blonde brownie. But we're going to toy around with that. So, but now we're going to continue. We have a new group of students up here, and so Mrs. Martell, what did they work on?
So they're going to talk to you about student discourse and
What's
how
that?
we use student discourse in the classroom. So that's a daily expectation in the classroom. We use it
absolutely.
all day long, all across all different content areas. And they can tell you. I'd like them to tell you what student discourse is.
Okay, what can you tell us?
Yeah,
who you
tell
are?
us who you
What are
are.
your names?
So, my name is Hazel.
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 My name is Riley.
I didn't hear it.
I think it's Riley.
Riley. Okay.
My name's Addison.
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 Okay, Addison. So who wants to tell us what student discourse is for our audience who have no idea, by the way?
No.
No idea what we talk about.
Go ahead.
Student discourse means sharing, sharing ideas and asking questions and building onto each other's thinking.
So it's important when you're working on a
Wow.
project like Project
I was
Lead the
gonna
Way,
say.
too.
Yes.
So it all comes together.
Wow.
Right. That's a very nice definition.
Beautiful, beautiful description.
What do you want to say about student discourse? Anything?
So when do we use student
I was going to
discourse?
say,
Yeah.
when do we use
Time
this?
you see it a lot.
Right?
We see it a lot during a day when we go to like our whiteboards, which is where we work together to try to solve a math problem.
So you have to work
You got
together
to work together to
solve
solve the problem, definitely.
the problem. All right, Addison, what do you want to say about it?
Well, student discourse is agreeing and disagreeing.
Ah.
Oh.
Really?
What does that look like when you don't agree?
Yeah.
Well, we don't. We kindly disagree with.
Kindly disagree. Okay.
Respectfully, right?
Well
Respect-
said.
well
Well
said.
said.
And how do you do that when you kindly disagree? What is the process?
You can say like, I don't. Like you can say I don't think the same way as you.
Well, that's
Okay.
such a nice way of saying it.
Very nice way.
Very
of
nice
saying
way
it.
of saying it. Riley, what do you think?
understanding others' thinking.
And it's important to do that,
That
right?
is important.
It really is.
And I think sometimes it's hard because if you didn't necessarily think that way, but then you have someone else sharing ideas kind of again, other people have great ideas, it's helpful to listen and to think about what they're sharing.
Well, other
Absolutely.
people may have a perspective that you don't have based on our experiences, right? So, learning to appreciate what other people's and how they feel about a topic is really important.
And really getting into the whole reasoning behind it, being
Right.
that the students are thinking more deeply about the task at hand. So
Right.
they're talking to each other, they're seeing other perspectives, and they're not just memorizing facts,
Right.
mimicking the teacher. They're really getting to understand the process, understand the problem, and
Well, and to be
Sure.
fair, the students are more likely to remember the learning.
I was going to say that's how we
under
learn.
that
Exactly.
environment than if they
Absolutely.
just if it's just teacher talking to them. and so
right.
on,
It's
right?
we're trying to move away from that mimicry where
Correct.
I'm now becoming a facilitator more than someone standing at the front of the room and imparting information.
Absolutely.
Right? You want that talking and that agreeing and disagreeing and respectfully adding on to other kids' thinking. And that's where I've kind of backed off and I'm standing in the middle of the room and letting them have these conversations.
And it must be so rich to hear them
fantastic.
talk, right?
It's wonderful.
It's
and
fantastic.
you really have to get away from trying to listen for something specific and listen to what they're saying because they have some great ideas and the way they get there is different for every single
Absolutely.
child, right?
So, well, you had talked about a math problem specifically. So, what does that look like if you're trying to solve a math problem and you're talking about it?
So, what you could, when you're trying to solve a problem, you have to tell your partner, which you work with 3 people at the whiteboard, including you.
Okay.
And you have to tell each other your ideas first because you can't just write your own thinking on the whiteboard.
Right. So you have to work collaboratively with your peers.
Makes sense.
Addison, does that work? Do you like it? Do you think it works out well?
Yes, that works out very well because I get to hear other people's thoughts.
Does it help you sometimes think differently about something?
Yes.
That's not a bad thing, right?
Well, and there's more than one way to solve problems. too.
Absolutely.
So
Right.
it's nice to be able to see other people's ways they solved a problem.
Sure.
My weakness
may
was
not
showing
have-
my work, by the way.
Well,
when I
and the
was-
showing the work is a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
all know we have to show our work and be able to explain our thinking.
Right.
So this is a great way for you to do that.
To do that.
And to hear how other people
Right.
are.
I wish we had had that when I was in school.
Me too.
Yeah, very much so. So, Riley, what do you think?
I like it because it helps me learn when I don't understand, like the answers.
Sure.
Something.
Well, I was going to say, you probably learn a lot from each other,
Right.
which is so huge, right?
Yeah.
You know,
We focus on the difference between talking and student discourse because there is a difference.
There is.
Absolutely.
What is the okay? What is the difference between just talking and student discourse? What is that? Who's got it?
The,
Go ahead, Hazel. Why don't you go ahead?
the difference between talking and student discourse is sometimes talking can be like off topic, but not all the time.
What'd you do this weekend, Mrs. B?
Student discourse is when you're staying on topic and when you're trying to solve the answer.
Love it.
Right. So it's a focused discussion, right? You're focused on one thing instead of talking about this big snowstorm we're about to have.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Right. And it really helps the kids to build confidence. We have a lot of students who are because learning's risky, right?
Absolutely.
Sure is.
Sometimes be very risky. So if we narrow that down a little bit and we have students talking to each other, they get to bounce ideas off of each
Sure.
other before they share out to the class. So
Love it.
it builds that confidence. Some of our English language learners who maybe are reluctant to start
Sure.
speaking English right away, they're able to talk in a small group and that model works really well for them.
Excellent. All right. Do any of you have anything else you want to add before we take our next commercial break?
No?
Well done.
Well done. Thank you for
Thanks for
explaining
being
student
here.
discourse. Absolutely. All right, Pete, this next song is number 53 in the year we're looking for.
Number 53. Nothing so loud as hearing when we lie. Truth is not kind, and you said neither am I. And the air outside so soft, saying everything. Everything. so cold. It's closing your heart when all we need is to free the soul. But we wouldn't be that brave, I know. In the air outside, so soft, confessing everything. All I want is to feel this way, to be this close, feel the same. All I want is to feel this way. The evening speaks, feel it say. And it won't matter now. Whatever happens will be. Though the air speaks of all will never be, it won't trouble me. All I want is to feel this way, to be this close, feel the same. All I want is to feel this way. The evening speaks, feel it say. Feel so close this way. Let it take feel the same. Let it all be so this way. I can feel it say.
Want to know what's trending at Westfield Technical Academy? Join host Kevin Daly and Carol Groom to find out all things Tiger. Tiger Talk, Thursdays at 8 a.m. 107.5 FM, WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM, WSFD-LP, Westfield.
And welcome back to Superintendent Spotlight. And I just want to promote our Countdown to Kindergarten event. So if you're a family with a child who is now in preschool, and they will be 5 by September 1st, that is the cutoff date, right? I'm not misremembering
Nope,
that.
you're
It's
right.
September 1st. Okay. Oh, it says right here, children must be 5 years old on before September. Yeah, that's pretty good. It is Tuesday, February 3rd, and it is being held at Westfield River
Westfield
Elementary
River.
School. That doesn't mean that it's only for students that are going to be attending Westfield River. It's for all students, for all 5 of our elementary schools, including Munger Hill.
Yep, it's for all of our schools, and it's a great way for families to come.
And you're gonna be
learn.
there.
I am going to be there.
So you get to meet the principal.
Yes, you get to meet the principal and hear all about our different schools and what we're all about, and just meet us. And I think it's a great way for families to start. If you need help with registering or uploading documents, there
We can
will
do
be
all that
help.
for you.
Yep,
We'll
we
have
can
stuff
help.
from Chromebooks there.
Yep.
Register your child, meet the principal. There's going to be a school bus, so the kids can get on a
Absolutely.
school bus. There will be school menus and food samples.
Food
gonna say,
samples.
And you can learn about before and after school programs. There's raffle prizes. And new this year, every student that comes in gets a free backpack full of goodies. That's
Which is
It's
pretty
a fun
amazing.
event. It
Yeah.
really,
Really
is.
is.
It is a fun
It's a
event.
great event.
We're excited about it. And because of the winter we're having, we had to establish a snow date. So the snow date is February 5th if it's not February 3rd. And if we have Snowmageddon that week, we will find another day to have it.
March.
It'll be in March. But yeah, I was just, it's going to be super cold this weekend. Then we get this big snowstorm coming.
But
This
as
is about as winter as you get.
Yeah, but as
Yeah,
we
I
keep
agree.
telling people, not to interrupt you, Mrs. Burgess, for those of us that have been around long enough, this is a real New England winter. This is
Doesn't
not
have to
what
like
we've.
it, Mr. Rock.
I know, but this is not what we've had the last decade, right?
No.
This is New England. It snows. It's cold.
Global warming. Come on. I thought we weren't supposed to get the winters like this anymore. I miss the winters where you had days like, I remember one time, it was like December 26th, it was like 70 degrees. I don't know if you remember that
Yes,
year.
a couple of years
It-
ago.
it- it
Few
was
years
true.
ago.
That's the kind of winter I like.
I am with you on that. I am definitely not a winter person.
Not what we're having. All right, so we have a new group of students, right?
We do.
Who do we have next?
Next, we're going to talk about something that we're implementing at Munger Hill called Building Thinking Classrooms.
Love it.
Love it.
So Building Thinking Classrooms is an instructional model that was developed by Peter Lillendahl, And he came up with this model so that it increased the amount of thinking that was being done in the classroom. The heavy lifting is being done by the students. So it involves
The heavy
whiteboard-
learning is also being done by
the
the students.
heavy learning.
That's what we
right.
want to hear. Right.
And so the vertical whiteboards that we use in our room, the students will talk about those and kind of how it works in our room and using this model during math specifically.
And
Yeah.
I want to just recognize that Mrs. Martell and myself are missing our first class for building thinking classrooms today
To be here?
on the radio
Oh,
show.
wow.
Right.
Because we want to know more about it. And we did participate in this little mini course as a staff with Lindsay Ayers, who's amazing.
Very nice.
She is our
She is amazing.
pre-K to 4 STEM coach for the district.
She is.
She's been on the show. She's not.
She
a-
is.
Yeah,
She's fantastic.
Yes, Lindsay came and worked with our staff to talk about building thinking classrooms and creating learning environments where students are doing the heavy lifting with questioning, with discourse, with solving problems. And so Mrs. Martell's class, I feel like they're like experts at this.
Wow.
Because when you walk in, they have the vertical whiteboards. They come with these big, they're almost like, they remind me of the transparencies that
Oh,
we
yeah,
used
yeah.
to use for the overhead projector. If I'm really dating myself back,
Well, at least you weren't doing the mimeographs where you had to spin it. And
we weren't,
the
no.
Purple,
no,
the purple
no,
ink
the
that
dittos.
smelled.
Yeah, the fact that we all
Dittos.
remember that is
Right.
really scary. Okay.
So anyway, but when you go into Mrs. Martell's class, like this is happening all the time. So I feel like they really have a good experience with the vertical
Nice.
whiteboards and
So
how
they've
to use
embraced
them.
it.
They've embraced it. I think they're enjoying it.
Yes, they'll speak to that whether they enjoy it or
All
not.
right. Can you tell us who you are?
Yes,
Yeah.
go ahead, start, David.
My name is David.
All right, we have David.
My name is Maverick.
David Maverick
Mav,
My name is Nash.
Nash.
Dave,
Okay.
Mav, and Nash.
Who wants to tell us a little bit about building thinking classroom?
So the teacher comes up with a question, right? A rich question. So not a yes/no question.
Right.
And the students go to. How do we go to our whiteboards? Why don't we start there, David? Go ahead.
So Miss Martell has cards that she passes around, and the whiteboards have like shapes, colors, and numbers. And if she says go to the color, and my color is green, then I have to go to the color green. And there's 3 people in the group.
3 people in the group. Okay.
And are the 3 people is it randomly selected? Randomly? Oh, okay. So it's not like Miss Martell is saying, David, Maverick, and Nash, you're going here? It's random grouping. Okay. That's part of our building thinking classrooms.
Pretty cool. Do you like building thinking classroom? Is it
Yes.
fun?
Yes.
Okay, that was an enthusiastic yes.
Well, what makes it fun, though? What makes it fun?
What makes it fun is when you get to be with random people and you get to know what they know and they get to know what you know.
Do you use student discourse in your building thinking classroom assignments?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good answer, boys. Good answer.
It was kind of a loaded question.
And they knew the right answer.
Yes, they did.
Well, what happens if you don't know what to say? What if you're stuck and you're thinking, I don't know how to start this conversation? What do you have to help you?
We have accountable talk stems to start for sentence starters.
Can you give me an example? No pressure.
One example is I think that it's
I think he just wants to know what's on the sentence stem.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
what are some of the things you say to start off your sentence?
I think you kind of gave us one. What else? Any others? Any others from you guys? No pressure. Don't worry.
Yeah.
There's one I disagree with that, and I want to add on.
You want to add on?
wanna add
so
on.
there are prompts, right? Essentially, is what that would be. Is
There
a
are prompts,
prompt
and
for
we
that.
have prompts in different formats. So if we have a student who needs picture cards, we have
Yep.
picture cards with clues. Some of them have sentence starters. There's a variety of different things they can choose from. And if
So-
they need it.
What's an example of something they've done with building thinking classroom?
So for instance, the teacher has to make sure that they come up with a question that's a rich question.
rich question.
That doesn't necessarily have a yes/no answer. So a question might be something like, Johnny says that 73 is a prime number because it's odd. Is he right? Why?
And then so you have to think about
And
it.
so you have to
And so then you
think
guys have
about
to
it.
discuss it. And then you come up with, is it like a group response or is it individual responses?
Group response. Okay.
So you're using your student discourse strategies to be able to come up with a solid answer for your group.
Yeah.
And you're using the whiteboards, right? So they're using their whiteboards to make that thinking visible. So what's in their heads, they're now putting it on that whiteboard. And there are only 3 of them, so they have to stay kind of close to the board. Everyone's engaged. They invite other kids in to speak. And then we kind of consolidate at the end. So we go around and we pick out some things that we noticed on the other board. Sometimes we go on a gallery walk, right, guys?
Nice.
Love the gallery walk.
Yep.
Is 73 a prime number?
That's for you to find out.
Yeah. Well said, Miss Martell. Well said.
I was kind of thinking if that's going to be a quiz question later, I was trying to get the answer early. That's
No Googling, Mr. Zaporowski.
my phone is away. My phone is away. All right. Do you have anything else you want to share with us before we take our next break on building thinking classroom? Come on, you got something.
Anything?
I'll let him.
Okay.
Oh.
You can prod
Want to
them
add
too.
something? I think the neat part of building thinking classrooms is really not only just the collaboration, but also being able to go and look at other people's work. We've done it as
Sure.
administrators,
Right.
and we've been asked questions that have definitely stumped the group, and it was helpful to go and see how other people are solving the problem. So I think we haven't done that, and we haven't really done that before. You're kind of like, oh, this is our work. No one look, but it's really embracing looking at other people's work and taking from other people's work and learning.
Our world is less and less where you're working by yourself.
Right.
It doesn't seem to happen.
No.
It doesn't
Correct.
happen anymore. We work collaboratively.
And I'd just like to add that the teacher's role is so different in building thinking
So
classrooms.
that's an adjustment too.
It's really an adjustment because you don't want to if the students ask for help, they're sort of trained now to kind of ask me to come over and see what they're doing, but not so much ask for help. And so I'm not filling in those blanks and
Right.
giving them clues. What do I do if you have a question? What if you're stuck?
You ask new questions. You ask more questions.
Ask
Answer
more
the
questions.
question with another question.
I'll say,
Right.
what makes you think that? Can you prove to me that that's right? Or why did you use that strategy? And it just gets them to think more deeply about their work.
Absolutely.
All right. Perfect. Thank you all.
Yes.
We're
well
going to
done.
take our third break, and this song
All right.
is number 20 on the year that we're looking for.
Number 20.
Finally, it's happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. Meeting Mr. Right, the man of my dreams, the one who shows me true love, or at least it seems. We're brown.
Hi, it's Bob Plass, and I have Wow, It's Tuesday every Tuesday, 6 to 8. Wow, it's Tuesday.
Community Radio.
107.5 FM WSFD.
I did it!
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
Welcome back to Superintendent Spotlight. It's a little chaotic in our studio, but it's fantastic chaos.
And now it's even more full in the studio.
It certainly is. And so typically when it's a food day, Mrs. Burgess, we have food.
Oh, okay.
And today is National Blonde Brownie Day, and we talked about that, and I shared that I don't know that I've ever had one, but maybe I have.
No, you definitely have.
So
You have.
I don't recall. I mean, I'm such a chocolate person. I want all chocolate. But
I really would be shocked if you've never had. It's like a
Yeah, it's a
big
giant chocolate chip cookie.
chocolate chip cookie.
What about a Congo bar?
What's a Congo bar?
Very similar to a blonde brownie. There's variants to
Variants to both?
recipes for all of them.
Well, I want to know. So we're going to ask the students. Oh yeah, chef, we got this.
That's right.
Today. So can we? Yeah. So I don't have to have that out here. I can move it back. So
Is that on, Pete?
it is working. I can hear you. So can someone tell? So who do we have with us today? I see some returning people to our studio. Nice smiling faces. Who do we have today?
I'm William. I'm a culinary student. I'm on co-op at Westfield State right now, and then I work at Shortstop as well.
So you're on
Nice.
co-op. So you're here in the building.
Yes.
You're on co-op at Westfield State, and you work at Shortstop.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, Will's supervisor. Will was in yesterday, working with us, and he really didn't need to, but it was pretty cool. He came in and helped us out yesterday, and then he made the blonde brownies yesterday, and I kind of wanted him to come in and serve them today. And
Thank
get
you.
A little recognition for it.
Absolutely.
Nice.
His supervisor was thrilled to let him come down the hill and partake.
Nice.
Well, he's still wearing his Westfield State dining uniform.
He was
so that's
working
pretty
that
awesome.
morning before he came in.
So, and then we have two other culinary students, right, who've both been here before.
I'm Gabby.
Hi,
Yes.
Gabby.
I'm Cora.
Hi, Cora.
Cora.
So, Will, how did you make these?
So you use the creaming method. So you put the butter and you make sure it's a little bit softened, otherwise it'll be lumpy. And then once the butter is all softened, you put the brown sugar in, and then you mix it until it's smooth. And then you put the flour, which we use. Well, you put the other ingredients first. Flour's last, and then eggs and vanilla. And then afterwards, when you're done with that, you sift together the salt, the baking soda, and then flour.
Is there any brown sugar in this?
Yes, of course.
That's the part I don't know.
There's actually all brown sugar, no white sugar.
Right,
Congo
right,
bar
right.
Or
We
blonde
talked about
brownie.
that.
Or, but
Yeah.
really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Whereas opposed to a chocolate chip cookie has a little bit of each.
A little bit of each.
Yes. Yes.
It, depending upon the recipes too. There's 1,000 or more chocolate chip cookie recipes, Congo bar, blonde brownie recipes, and everybody does it a little bit different. Some recipes ask for butter, some ask for oil, some ask for shortening or lard. I prefer butter, personally.
I think we try to move away from shortening and lard as a rule. No, as a
They do have their place in the bakery, though.
right. Absolutely, absolutely. Are they easy to make?
Yes, 100%.
So how long did it take you?
Without cooking time, probably 15 minutes to prep.
Really?
Top to bottom, yeah.
Do you make these at home?
I do.
You do?
I do. They were a staple in my house growing up. So.
And there's one very important mixing. During the mixing method, there's one important note that you have to make, and I'm wondering if if Will remembers it, because you can really ruin the whole batch if you mess up one thing with the mixing. You
Really?
can have all your ingredients perfect, but if you do this one thing incorrectly, there's a potential for failure. They might look perfect, but they won't. The chew won't be right. They won't melt in your mouth. And
What's that step? Because
It's over mixing it, because if you over mix it, then you activate the proteins, and then it's harder.
what is the protein?
In the flour.
And what's the technical term for the protein in flour?
Gluten.
gluten.
That's it.
All right.
Whereas bread dough, you want to activate gluten so it holds structure when it leavens.
But you don't want it
You
for
don't
this.
want it for this. Or
Right.
cookies, bars, cakes, things like that. Absolutely not. Nope.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, and you must be in the front in the dining room today because you're all dressed up. You look
Absolutely.
terrific. Bomber colors, but she looks good.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. It's
I'm
fair.
wondering if she did that strategically now that I think about it. Probably not.
Probably not.
And Cora is on the cheerleading team.
You are.
Are
So-
you captain? Yes. You are.
Nice. Now, did you prepare any of the recipes in the restaurant today? Because we read the menu off earlier, and it sounds terrific.
I'm in salads this week, so I'm making the warm spinach bacon salad.
Yeah, that
What it's called?
that
Yes,
sounds
indeed.
that sounds delicious. So, it's baby spinach with red onion, boiled egg, and sliced mushrooms, topped with a warm bacon and Dijon vinaigrette. Did you make the vinaigrette?
Yes.
Wow.
That's impressive. You guys do great things.
They do.
As crazy as that sounds, we sell a ton of those.
I bet.
I bet.
Yep. It's delicious. Everybody loves it.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds good. That sounds really good.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
All right. Do you want to share anything else with us before we serve and take our next break and listen to our next song? And then we're going to come back and the students have a quiz for us, right?
Yep.
They're excited to give us a quiz.
I'm excited.
Not
about
too
that. Give you a
difficult, correct,
quiz.
girls?
Is it multiple choice for chef?
Oh. I don't know.
No, we're going to find out.
In other
All right,
words,
Pete,
we're
can
gonna
you
find
play our
out.
last song? This one is number 60 while we serve brownies and get everybody all excited on sugar. Here we go.
Number 60.
Or do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now? You got someone to blame. You said one love, one life. When it's one need in the night, one love, we get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. Did I disappoint you or leave a bad taste in your mouth? You act like you never had love, and you want me to go without. Well, it's too late tonight to drag the past out into the light. We're one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other. Whoa. Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Did I ask too much, more than a lot? You gave me nothing, now it's all I got. We're one, but we're not the same. Well, we hurt each other, then we do it again. You say love is a temper, love a higher love. Love is a temper, love the higher love. You asked me to enter, well then you made me crawl, and I can't be holding on to what you got when all you got is hurt. One love, one blood, one life. You got to do what you should. One life with each other, sisters, brothers. One life, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other.
Join me, Tina Gorman, each week from 6 to 8 a.m. for Wake Up Wednesday, when my guests and I discuss health, wellness, and lifestyle reimagined.
Community Radio.
107.5 FM WSFD. Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 107.5 FM WSFD-LP Westfield.
To check out what I...
The district.
I think we're on. Yeah. Whoops. Welcome back to Superintendent Spotlight, broadcasting live from Studio 120. As you can see, we've got a lot of stuff going on all at once.
Absolutely, and I am a huge fan of the blonde brownie now.
Yes.
That was fantastic.
Where do we put the...
That was fantastic.
Okay.
All right, before they do, let's take a guess on the year of music.
So Chef Rogers says 92.
What do you got over there, Pete, in the studio? And what does Brady say? What do you and Brady say?
I was thinking 93, but I'm going to agree with the chef.
Go 92. Brady, do you have a guess here?
I'm just going off of what everybody else said, so I'm going to say 94.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm going 95.
95, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, see, here we go again. So Miss Martell had 95, as I did, but I do think it's probably a little earlier, so I'm going to go with 92.
All right, Mrs. Burgess.
Because so many have gone with 92, I'm going to go with 93.
93.
Yeah.
Any of the parents have a guess? What year were all these songs in the top 100? Shout it out.
I think I
93?
91. Look at that. Did you get it? Anyone else over there?
I think 92.
92.
All right.
All right. So we're in the ballpark.
The answer is 92.
Yes!
There you go. All right. Okay. So that was your quiz.
Yes.
Now it's our turn.
Yep.
All right.
I'm so excited. That was the first one I got right in like a month.
You've been on a bit of a dry spell.
I have.
You have. Okay. Ready?
So because we've been talking, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, buddy. So because we've been talking about student discourse and thinking deeply,
Do we have Jeopardy music somewhere there, Pete, when they ask our questions? We need some theme music. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We wanted to make sure that our questions reflected the type of questions we were answering in the class.
Makes sense.
Where's my whiteboard?
Well, you're probably not going to need a whiteboard for this one.
Okay, good.
Okay.
This is just to extend our thinking into the real world. So
Love
we're gonna try and ask some questions that fit that.
Okay. I feel like we're going to get stumped a little bit.
No, we'll
Okay.
be all right.
Okay.
And you can't Google the answer.
Okay, I will
No,
not.
no.
Phone is away.
No, phone is away.
Okay, here we go. Pressure's on.
Go ahead, Will.
Do you think the school could only run on solar energy?
No.
Welcome to our director of operations for the district. So this would actually be in Mr. Rogers' wheelhouse.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no. There are some things that we could power with solar, but your particular school right now has an oil boiler, right? So in order to heat the building, we need oil there. So right now we could not, but there are things we could run off of solar like electricity, but we would still need to have a generator to back up in case something went wrong.
In case something went wrong.
Okay.
Great question.
Great question.
Okay, Olivia, go ahead.
Have you ever had to solve a problem and wanted to give up because it was hard? Or what did you do?
So the answer is yes.
Where do we begin?
Yeah, and sometimes you in my opinion, you can answer for you, but sometimes when I hit a roadblock where I hit a wall and I can't answer, I actually take a step back and come back to it because you have to recognize when you're not going to make any more progress at that particular moment, right?
Absolutely. And the other thing too, that little words of wisdom here, when you don't know the answer, it's okay not to know. And when you're having a problem, it's okay to have it. Reach out to someone who might be able to help you.
Right.
Okay.
So if I had a problem with, for example, the boiler at Munger Hill, I would not reach out to Mrs. Burgess. I would reach out to Mr. Rogers.
And then I would in turn reach out to my HVAC technician.
Right. So we reach out to other people for help all the time. Another great question.
That's right.
Okay, question 3.
How often do you use discourse, and why is discourse important when you make decisions for the district?
Great question.
So at minimum, I would say we use discourse once a week at
our central office team meeting,
which we do every Monday morning at 8:30. That's where we are.
Right.
But anytime you have a meeting, we use the discourse protocol with our peers because we want to hear how they're thinking, and sometimes too, like when we have our principals meetings, we want to hear from principals because they're in their school, so they know, and we visit frequently, but you know the everyday operations, so you're my expert on what's going on there. So yeah, we ask for help.
Absolutely.
And we ask for other people's perspectives. Did that answer your question? Did we answer it?
Yeah. Did we do okay on the quiz?
Do you feel?
Oh, there's one more. All right.
Well, go ahead.
Okay,
It's all
keep going.
yours.
Have you ever had to use a decision matrix to solve a problem with the school?
I mean, I think so, but I didn't know what a decision matrix was. That's why I was asking.
Or did you mean the design process?
Design process.
Oh,
yes.
Sure, absolutely.
Particularly with you, I mean.
Oh,
so
all the
okay,
time.
anytime. So with maintenance, right? So when we're trying to fix anything, you have to do the design process. But I'll also tell you that Mrs. Burgess, myself, and Mr. Rogers, we were involved in the design and the building of Westfield River Elementary School. So we had to go through a whole design process, right? And we didn't know all the answers. So sometimes we went to other schools that were just built to see what they looked like.
We sure did.
We did, right?
And
we did a lot.
Yeah,
so.
and currently most recently, the design process for the new athletic fields at Westfield High School, including our brand new track, our brand new stadium, softball field, Boardman Field. I mean,
Boardman is where they play field
hockey. So by the time all of these students get to either Westfield High or Westfield Tech, that'll be old news. But right now, it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's supposed to open August of 2026 for anyone who wants to know. And if you drive by the high school now, you can see the bleachers.
Oh, goalposts
Down
are
that
up
way.
for football.
Goalposts
It's
are
looking beautiful.
Pretty cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Another great question. Well, we got one or two more.
How do you think we use energy in our schools that we don't usually notice?
Okay, I wouldn't be able to Google that anyway, just so you know.
How do we use energy in our schools that we wouldn't notice?
That they might not know
That
about.
they may not know about. Oh, okay. Well, like we talked about, how do you heat your? Right now, it's cold. Mr. Zaporowski's talked about it being cold all show, right? How would you know when you get back to Munger Hill whether you're cold or warm? How would you know?
How you feel?
How you feel? And
but we also try to be so in our so we have a lot of older buildings. This building in particular is pretty old, and so but you'll notice the lighting is all LED lighting, and the reason we switched over from incandescent bulbs and such is because this is an energy saving feature. It's also brighter, by the way,
Right.
and so but it's more efficient. So we try to save energy at the same time.
Right.
Good answer.
Okay. Any more? Isn't there one more? I thought we had 6.
Any other questions that we missed?
Pepper us. We got it.
There we go. Last one.
Okay.
What kind of energy do you think we will use more in the future?
Well, the push right now in a lot of municipal buildings, but I know the state of Massachusetts is really looking for us to become, for all of our schools to become green. So there would be a push.
Which means what for them?
Right, a push more towards solar energy, for example, more toward electric versus fossil fuels and carbon. So I think as we all move on and get older, I think you're going to see that. Although one thing that's of note, a couple of years ago, kids, you may or may not remember, there was a big push for a lot of our cars to become electric, right? The auto industry's actually backed off of that a little bit now, and the push is more hybrid engines as opposed to electric.
Straight up electric.
So it's a work in progress for sure.
But
Absolutely.
we always look to try to save energy, right?
Right.
That's what we want to do as a school district and really as human beings.
Absolutely.
Right? What's your carbon footprint and all of that, right? So, all right.
Great job.
Yeah.
Awesome show. And we ran for like 15 minutes over. This is going to be like, this has got to be a best of it someday.
Absolutely.
It's a great way to start our day.
Absolutely.
Any other questions for us that you want to ask? Any other questions you'd like to ask before we wrap up our show for today?
Nobody.
No one?
The only thing you can't ask is if we're going to have a snow day on Monday, because we don't know yet.
If I
Wait, how much inches are we gonna get?
well, last I saw was 12 to 14. That's going to be Sunday into Monday.
Right.
At the very least, it's a 2-hour delay.
Mr. Zaporowski and I will be on the phone very early Monday morning.
Yeah.
Or
So,
maybe Sunday.
While you are all sleeping.
One
Mr.
of us will
Rogers
be
and-
flying out on Saturday afternoon.
Oh, good for you. Good for
I
you.
rescheduled
sir.
my flight.
Yeah, you got to beat the storm.
Got to beat the storm.
But we get up at 4:30 in the morning to make the decision. Well, to start talking about it. Anyway.
Yeah.
And we talked to the Westfield Police Department. We talked
talked
to
to
the
the
Department of Public Works, and they're
Absolutely.
the folks who do the plowing and the salting and sanding of the streets. And we talked to the transportation company to
We
see
do.
if they feel like the buses can make the commute. Did I miss anybody?
No, you're right on.
Yeah,
You're right on.
And we do our best to make a decision by 5:30 because after 5:30 the buses have already taken off
Correct.
to start the high school runs.
That's
That's a
crazy.
perfect example of how you're collaborating
Absolutely.
with
It
other
is.
members
There
of
you
the
go.
community,
Yeah.
right?
We have
Love that.
discourse going on.
We
Yeah.
have a lot of discourse.
A lot of
going on.
discourse. Yeah.
There is. All right. Well, thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much
for
for
all being on
having
our
us.
show.
Nice
Thank
job,
you.
everyone.
I hope you had fun. And we'll send you the link in the video so you can watch later.
great.
folks.
Thank
So,
you for having us.
you're welcome. Anytime. You guys can come back anytime. You're the best part of our show.
Absolutely.
So next week we will be broadcasting live from Westfield High School at the Science Fair. The show actually, so Tiger Talk is from, there are 200 students or projects that have been admitted from WTA alone this year.
200?
When I first started as superintendent, WTA didn't even participate.
You wasn't even part of it, right?
So
right.
now, so there's a ton. And so it's going to be great. But so 8 to 9 is Tiger Talk, 9 to 10 is Superintendent Spotlight, and then 10 to 11 is Superintendent Spotlight Part 2 with Susan Dargy
With
and
Mrs.
Lindsay,
Dargy
and
and
Lindsay Ayers.
Miss Ayers.
And then I think I can't remember the
Harry
last
Rock.
one. Harry Rock.
Oh,
is
that's
gonna do the
right.
last- Harry
That's
Rock,
right.
the
And
legend.
all engineered and produced by Brady LePage.
Absolutely.
All
And
right.
our own
WTA
students,
Thanks,
so
Brady.
In-house stuff. And then the week after that is National Homemade Soup Day,
No, I can't wait for that.
and we have the Westfield High School Chorus.
Oh,
And
there
they're
we
gonna be
go.
performing. So we will have a live
So a
performance
live
here.
concert while we eat soup. Sign me up.
Where I'm in. So folks, have a great weekend. Stay warm
Stay warm and stay safe,
and
folks.
pray the snow away. Okay, here we go. Catch you next week.
Sweat running all over my chest. I don't quit, no, I just press harder than I ever did before. Going for the dream that I have in store in my mind. Cause I know that I'm making it. I gotta get mine and nobody's taking it away. No, cause Hammer don't play that. You try to get mine, boy, you better step back, freeze. Cause you don't want none. I hustle for my muscle and you look weak, son. Yeah, I'm going for all that I can get. Kicking it at the top because I'm too legit to quit saying. Too legit. Too legit to quit. When I feel high post, don't you play me close. I dig 'em back, I get you back, and I'll hit you with a dose of Oaktown power and charge you by the hour. I'm shaking like a quake and punks get devoured. I choose to abuse, misuse, and confuse competitors who think that they're making up all the rules. Fools in the game, lame and insane. It's a shame I gotta do this, but I remain the same. Unchained, getting better, never known as a sweater. Kicking it at the top because I got myself together. So roll with a guy who's physical and fit, knows the time, and too legit to quit saying. Too legit. Too legit to quit. Step to the rhythm of a show enough winner. I've been here before, yo, I ain't no beginner, but I've been new, tried and true. Survival of the finish, yo, it brought me through. My crew talk, we're ready to strike. Train for the mission, so believe the hype and sweat it. Cause you're gonna regret it. The day that you dissed us, you wish you never met us. You remind me of a real short story. One hit record and you start to bore me. Get ready, cause this is it. Your crew is through, and we too legit to quit saying. Too legit. Too legit to quit. Too legit to quit.
love to rule, but we late. Yo, work and play. We started at the bottom, now we leading the way. And yay, I'm having a fit. Kicking it at the top because I'm too legit to quit. Signing.